Hey, what is up everyone? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. Today we're going to be talking about what's happening with XRP and the XRP community. Now, let's get right into it. So, for the XRP technical analysis, we're on support right here. We went all the way to 23 cents and then we're back to 22 cents. So, that's pretty much it. We're still in this trend channel right here. We're just bouncing up and down. But we'll have to see what happens next. Now, onto the news for XRP. From Bank XRP, he said, what is the Internet of Value and how do we enable it? Now, let's watch this video.
So that's where we get to the digital asset. In our case, is XRP, which is our native digital asset. Is that rather than sending money in advance, the moment that you need this money, you go and on demand request for this liquidity. So basically, you use the digital asset, and in this case, XRP, as a bridge currency between two fiat currencies. So you're not changing the board. You're not replacing currencies today. This world will continue for a few years. I don't think that we can plug blockchain and change the world dramatically. So the disruption will happen progressively. I can give you a case.
The disruption will happen progressively. Now, this is very interesting. You see, so they're not going to change the world dramatically. It's going to take a little bit of time, but so using stable coins XRPs to bridge all of those coins. Now, Tony Valentino's tweeted out, we are about to see, this means near future, not 2025 or 2030 as some are suggesting. Massive disruptions. XRP cannot worth dirt for these massive disruptions. One night you will sleep and wake up XRP being 2 to 3 digits. All it takes is one bank smashing the order book. Now this is very interesting. Crypto Penny tweeted out, we are about to see this massive disruptions. And then that's the picture right there. So that's really interesting. We see here massive disruptions. Something is about to happen. And Solo tweeted out, great news for XRP. Now, well, if we look at here, we could see public or private, the future of money. We could see here cross-border payments remain slow and expensive. Therefore, stablecoins are a promising venue for future payment systems worldwide. You see, we're step by step, guys. It's actually happening. Distributed ledger technology. So we're getting more and more news that, XRP is getting into this world and, going to stay here. Crypto's obviously going to stay here and not going to disappear for no reason. Kahneman tweeted out, just looking, this document from Swift mentions Ripple potentially playing a role in the trade finance. Expect it is 5 years away from adoption. This document is from 2015. So 2015, 2020. It goes on to thank a number of banks that have since become Ripple customers. So the document came out in 2015, 5 years away from adoption, 2020. Everything connects, guys. Everything connects. We should see something big happen, something strange should happen this month, and then hopefully good things happen and the price rockets next year. I'm very hopeful and I trust they will. Tony Valentino tweeted once more, you got to understand the mission of Ripple, R3, and others with XRP. This is more than just a faster remittance, payments at lower cost and banking the unbanked. That's the front story. This is all about preventing a recession and catastrophic collapse of the global financial system. That is true. We don't want to see a global financial system that just collapses and then XRP, revives that issue. But we could see here that, we have way too much news. There's a lot of news coming out for XRP, and this is good as well. People still hate XRP and all this types of stuff, but XRP does work behind the scenes, and the price will follow the actions as well. I'll leave all the links in the description below because there's a lot of more stuff to read, but we don't have time for that. It's going to be a very long video, but I'll leave all the links in the description below so you guys can investigate further. QSR Rap tweeted us 2020 societal reset, 2020 to 2030 the great transformation. A cycle of 359 years ends in 2020, which began in 1757, where the Rothschild family founding global international finance begins, in which a new seed will grow. The Rothschilds family, founding global international finance 1757, and then a 359 year cycle. ends in 2020. So 2020, everything should be, 2020 iVision. Everything should be clear. Next year, everything should, unveil. Huddle Style tweeted out, guess who else likes to use that word? To fix the friction in payments, we need to reset the plumbing by resetting the fundamental architecture of how payments can flow. During a time when other industries are rapidly facing disruption, decades-old infrastructure has left cross-border payments mostly free from innovation. At Ripple, in close partnership with our customers, we are changing the status quo and resetting the plumbing of payments beginning with our technology. There we go. Main goal, to have fast speeds. Like, how the internet age, we had the great information. Now, it's the same thing supposed to happen with money. It's supposed to be move quick, like information. That's what Ripple's trying to do, and less expensive, King Solomon tweeted out, 2015, Federal Reserve Bank of Boston, options for a new U.S. faster system. What's happening in the world of retail payments, Ripple? We could see here, options for a new U.S. faster systems. Virtual currency, Ripple, new. Look at that. It's already here, guys. It's already, putting into place. Now, Boy XRP tweeted out, perfect storm for Ripple, XRP, China, Libra, stablecoins, Bitcoin, lack of trust in the system, corruption, and of course, the call for a neutral international currency used in global trade. List goes on, patiently waiting. Everyone's waiting for XRP. The price is literally stagnant. And, when this does happen, when it does explode, it's going to pay off, hopefully. The Bear Bull tweeted out, now look at them talk about gold. Watch what's about to happen. Gold has surged this year thanks to the trade war and rate cuts. Analysis says 2020 may bring more rewards. 2020 may bring more rewards. It's right in front of our eyes, guys. Cryptomaniac tweeted out, notice the difference between the two posts by Ripple. Earlier this year it was red, symbolizing downtrend bear market. Now they changed it to green and blue, symbolizing uptrend bull market. Activate all corridors. Now we can see here, it was red before, but then they changed it to this color right here, $47 trillion market. So everything happens for a reason, guys. Why would they change the colors? You have to ask these questions. So nothing happens by mistake. We're into the fun part of XRP and the XRP community. This is obviously not financial advisement because I'm not a financial advisor, but this is very interesting and fun to look at and read. So let's see what they have to say. So Kevin Cage tweeted out, fake pic push by MSM, videos backup, Google kill, YouTube kill, Facebook kill, Twitter kill, Yahoo kill, Bing kill, Instagram kill, net will be paused, hammer on the clock, Q. Now this is hinting towards the blackout that's supposed to happen this month, I'm guessing. Everything's gonna be, net will be paused. Everything's supposedly supposed to shut down for a time period, and then something's supposed to happen, as we can see here. So this is very interesting to see these cryptic tweets and stuff. Now Baba Yaga tweeted out a lot of tweets, but let's focus on the main ones. The financial reset is here, plans within plans, nothing is random, everything has meaning, plus plus plus, Q. Now this is interesting, let's watch this. Plus plus plus
out in the not too distant future. It's got his own information, which is this information plus plus plus. And it's an incredible thing that happened.
So he said plus plus plus, confirmation of Q. So that is very interesting. Another tweet he tweeted out was, you'll be greatly disappointed. You will wish you got more. The more the odds are stacked against me, the more I'm right, he said. It will happen like this, nothing, nothing. Then suddenly, as we look to the heavens, ask, how can this be? Don't you see? It's exactly like he said. One more tweet we have here is, I rest my case, the end is already here, believe in Baba. So we see here, this is very interesting, guys.
Issue. This year,
it's
Facebook announced its plan to develop a new cryptocurrency called Libra. While the SEC is one of a number of regulators who would have jurisdiction over Libra, can you speak to how the Libra announcement has affected how the SEC and other regulators are working to be responsive to and innovative to market developments and trends like cryptocurrencies?
Sure. And I appreciate the question, and the question highlights what happened with that announcement. And whether it's, I'm not going to speak about the particular product, it's not appropriate for me to do so, but the announcement was a focal point for regulators of different types to recognize that digitization and the digitization of the plumbing and other aspects of our financial system, including
Plumbing.
transfers, etc.
You guys remember Ripple?
The what I would say, just the natural economic forces that it unleashes, taking fat out of the system, for lack of a better term, it's happening. Now we have to recognize that that's happening, recognize our mission: safety and soundness, investor protection, fair markets, and ensure that as that digitization takes place, we're being true to those principles. But we should not be fighting that digitization, because if we fight it, it will go around us.
There you go, guys.
Well, thank you. That mirrors my feelings on it, and I assume that when you say it is coming,
I'm sorry, Senator, it's here.
this year.
It's here. It is here already.
Yeah, I see. It's here.
It's here.
It is here.
This year.
And as I have said many times, bring it to.
If you guys heard that, he said it's here, and then this year, and then it's here. So guys, this is very all funny to me. I mean, nothing is coincidence, everything is all connected. And look at that. It's here. It's here. XRP. XRP, guys. But Mr. Poole comes into play now. He tweeted 2 tweets right here. This is interesting, so let's watch this one. This was the first one. So I'm not too sure what this means. 11, maybe something on the 11th, who knows. But this is very interesting. If you guys do know, leave in the comments. And then one more tweet here. Now this is an interesting tweet right here. Now let's look who solved it. Now many people did solve it. If we go here, J9 Dalton tweeted out, price has been set overnight. Action plan B, no change. Catastrophe, double meaning. Step back, smile. So I'm guessing price has been set, and then it's gonna explode overnight. Just step back and smile. This is very interesting. So something, if it does happen overnight, hopefully nobody misses out. That's really all we have for today's news, and hopefully we do see this thing finally stop being stagnant and explode to the upside. But that's all for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. And I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya, guys.